Hi, we're into day 7 of our 30-day challenge of learning to journal and making it a habit. For those of you who are joining us today, we are taking the 30-day challenge to learn how to journal and to learn how to appreciate and write about ourselves. For those of you who have not been with us, you can go to our website, FreshLivingStreet.com, or you can go to our YouTube channel, Fresh Living Street, and you can have the prior 6 days that we've done in recording our thoughts into this journal. Today we're on day number 7, and our blast from the past is my parents were. Go back, especially if your parents are not living, and even if they're living now, go back and think about your parents. Were they welcoming? Were they harsh? Were they strict? Were they sticklers? Were they funny? Were they loving? Go back and think about, a few sentences about who your parents were and how did you see them, and what was their reaction to you, and how did they treat you, and what was the relationship. We have to remember these are foundational relationships where we learned how to deal with others. And some of us that came from critical families, we're critical of other people and we're critical of ourselves, and we're not living very successful relationships because we learned those patterns from our parents. You learned how to love from your parents. Now, they may not have set you down and said, well, this is a lesson out of love, but you watched their behaviors. And if you came out of behavior where people were cheating or abusing each other, that's how you learned to love. And it may even be affecting you right now as an adult. But go back and write, my parents were, and you fill in the blank as to what type of parents they were. And be honest. Be honest. This is your life and this is your truth. For our present, it says, if I could be anywhere in the world right now, where would I be? You may not be living in your forever place. You may not be living in the place that you dreamed of. You may not be living in a place when you're a child that you said you just kind of have landed where you landed. But if you could just go and think about, if I could live any place in the world, where would I live right now? And I have my staff, they're kind of grinning, wondering what I'm going to say. Well, if at this point, if I could live anywhere in the world, more than likely it would be, and I know this may surprise some people, it would probably be in Mississippi, in the middle of Mississippi, in the middle of nowhere, and a nice little cabin that has a big front porch and 5 or 6 acres around it, and it has peace and quiet. That would be, for me today, where I would want to be living right now. And so you choose. It's your choice. It's just for you to dream, and it's for you to think about things that you never thought about, because this journal is about you. For my future, 1 month from now, I will. And it's up to you to fill in what is it that you, for your future 1 month out. Remember, what we think about expands. What we think about, we bring about. What we throw into the universe, it comes back to us. 1 month from now, will you stop smoking? Or will you stop doing behaviors that's not serving you? Will you decide to go back to school? Make a plan today and think about it. You may not be able to write it now, but think about it when you come back to it, when you're drinking your wine or your coffee this evening, or whenever your time is. What one month from now, I'm going to make a promise. I will do this thing. And watch your life start to change. Remember, we're here to learn and we're here to understand. Be well. See you tomorrow for day 8.